Welcome back everyone. Today's cryptocurrency is XYO. This is one of the comments that were left on mine on my previous videos. So again, if you want me to review your cryptocurrency, leave a comment down below. I need a list. I'm making a list. It's all on my Google Doc sheet. So any crypto you want me to review, no questions asked. I'll always give you my honest opinion. I'll give you some price predictions and I'll compare them to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video with XYO. So if you like the sound of that, give me a like, give me a subscribe, help support the channel. Things are looking good for now in overall cryptocurrency land. Let's just review XYO. This is on Coinbase that I'm using the chart for. Now, one of the things, now again, I'm always honest and I have to be honest here. I'm not just saying all these cryptos are gonna make you millionaires, you know, you're all gonna be fine. This is a heavy downtrend. This is another coin that is heavily downtrend. Was pumped actually pretty well last year, but broke down really, really bad. There have been plenty of other alts that have not had to break down this bad. So it's about 76% down from the all-time high. That's not really what you want. Good news though, and this is kind of goes across the board with a lot of cryptos, not all, but majority of cryptos, there things have been sort of turning a little bit, some faster than others. And this is how you review cryptocurrencies. You don't just review a crypto and saying, oh, Bitcoin's down, so therefore my alt is down, therefore I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to go up 100K, then I'm going to make lots of money on my altcoin or break even, whatever it is. The way you look at it is seeing how much support barriers your cryptocurrency has gone through, how quick it's been able to reverse and go to the uptrend, the volume, and comparing your crypto to Bitcoin and Ethereum and seeing the strength. There have been other cryptocurrencies and plenty of them that I've reviewed on this channel that have looked much better than this. So these are just the common arguments I see from people who write these comments in my channel saying, Bitcoin's down, of course my alt's down. That's not true. There are still good alts, but you need to understand where to look for them and how to look for them and how to compare them. So let's just have a look at XYO. You can see down on the 24th of February, I say this with almost all of my videos, this is a very, very good significant support for pretty much every single asset class in the world, not just crypto. This was a very, very dark day because this was the Russian-Ukraine invasion and you saw a lot of cryptos get bought back up immediately and then close. If we have a look at XYO, it closed sort of mid on the bar, not the best close. Arweave closed very high on the bar. It closed pretty much right at the top, which signaled to me that it was going to be very well, and it's done very, very well since then. XYO didn't. You can also see the volume, not really a whole lot. 215 million traded units, 141 the average, not that much. You can see the white line, that's the average line, only went up above it slightly for such a heavy down day. Didn't really move much, not the best look. We had the up, then we had the down swing, and we've just been down hit. Almost tested the support of it. We didn't have to, which is sort of good, but then we start to go back up. But you can see the volume. Have a look at the volume, guys. It's very, very important. A lot of channels don't talk about volume. Volume is what's going to give you the edge. This is interest. This is smart money. This is what is people looking at. When you see low volume, it means there's not much interest, and you have to respect that. You have to be unbiased. Very, very low volume, and then you get the pump and you get the up thrust, which, I mean, is really not what you want. So just randomly, you can't predict these things. This is just sort of, you know, organized smart money whales pumping a coin, doing this sort of information. They get the pump, it closes mid on the bar, and of course you get a inside bar, or basically a very down bar. You know, even though technically it's an inside bar, it still, you know, closes lower than what the previous bar did before it, and it doesn't surprise me at all. Then we have the next day, low volume. We still got another 14 hours left to play the day. At the moment, we're trading at 0.19 cents. Not the best look. Now, what about my price predictions? So again, keep that date, the 24th of Feb, sharp on your radar. If we have a look at Phantom, I actually pulled up this chart a little bit just to show you. So if here's Phantom's low on the 24th of Feb, and then you can see we actually broke through it and actually came down below, and now it's acting as resistance. So that would be right here. So good news is that XYO isn't having to do that, so it's looking a bit more stronger, but I use that word loosely. If we have a look at the bar and we look at closely with these retracements, I've just played around with the numbers a little bit. Now let's have a look at it. We can see perfect rejection at the 50%, so that would take it at 0.20 cents. Up thrust, rejection at the 8.75, down, rejected at the 50, and now we'll start to churn until we start pushing through that yellow area. Yellow means we've pushed through, white clear skies ahead, but red means bad area, yellow means resistance. Very, very important. We need to turn our blinkers on and keep aware on how things are looking. Price predictions for it, I've drawn my blue horizontal lines. These are some areas that I would be looking for if I owned this coin personally. I don't, but these are some areas that you would want to look at. You'd want to look at the 0.34 cent, 0.43 cent, 0.57, 0.69 cent as well, to actually have a look at what's happening there. And yeah, this is quite a lot of resistance barriers it has to go through. And this is why they say have a stop loss and don't just hodl your coins, because it has to go through all of these resistance barriers, and there's going to be a lot of profit taking by the whales each one of those ways. And that's why it's really hard for a crypto to get to an all-time high, and it's even harder for it to eclipse it. Now let's compare XYO to Ethereum. If I have a look here, so here we go, XYO ranked 360 compared to Ethereum according to Coin Codex. So again, I compare all of these coins to Ethereum. All of these are pinged to their Ethereum value. You're looking for as much green as possible. It's pretty simple stuff. If your coin is at red, then it's not good. So 1 year market has outperformed Ethereum by 500%. So that's probably just due to how low cap it is. But year to date, down compared to Ethereum by 28%, 6 months down compared to Ethereum by 35%, 3 months down compared to Ethereum by 24%, 1 month 7.85%, it just ticked over, down compared to Ethereum, 7 days outperformed Ethereum by 5.6%, 1 day or 24 hours down compared to Ethereum by 3.43%. The first 3 time zones are for short-term trading. So this is what the first 3 zones I look at when I'm short-term trading. If I'm long-term and I want to go long in a position, these are the 4 that you want to look at. Of course, we can already see that it has done very poorly against Ethereum unless you got in very, very, very early with this crypto. If you did, happy days to you, you're probably doing very well. If you are not doing well against Ethereum or your crypto's down, that's probably because you bought it at the high. You might just have to see what you want to do. I'll leave that up to you for your personal decision. If you want to wait for it to go up, or if you want to just sell and put your capital to good use elsewhere. Now we'll compare XYO compared to Bitcoin. And this is why I say compare your coins to other coins, because just close your eyes. Does that look like an uptrend or a downtrend? That is a pretty steep downtrend. Got hit very, very hard. And like I said, there's plenty of other altcoins that have not had to go through this sort of a downtrend. There's other ones that have held up a lot better than this. This is compared to Bitcoin value. So you would have made more profits. You would have reduced your risk if you just held Bitcoin. It's not to say it always will be like this, but for the time being, definitely is looking this way. So we had a clean cut through the trend line. If you have a look right here, and well, like I said, up thrust down, perfect rejection at the 50. And now we are going to be churning up until we push through the 50. Very, very similar to the USD chart. So it almost looks exactly like it. But again, compared to Bitcoin, this thing has just lost so much value. And for it to outperform Bitcoin, it has to basically go up about 255%, while Bitcoin does nothing, or while Bitcoin is performing less than that. So it's very hard for an altcoin to do that. Just be wary and start looking at things the way that, these ways, and at least that way you can get an idea of how your crypto is doing. I hope I didn't step on anyone's toes. These are just my honest opinions. I'm not just promising you'll be a millionaire by the end of the month and all this hubbub, clickbaity titles and all this stuff that's been happening. I'm just trying to provide genuine, honest analysis, and that's where I will always do. If you like the sound of that, again, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know that you like it. Give me your cryptocurrency in the comment section below. And if you disagree with anything I said, I'm always up for a debate, but keep it civil, keep it constructive, and I'm always open to feedback. But until then, everyone, stay safe, and I will see you on the next video.